Been there, done that, know what's next. Life's a journey, never complex. A lifelong student, educators call. Guiding future, standing tall. Conscious parenting, full hat on tight. Drove through decades, walked away for rights. From the motion pictures to the cosmic light. Contactee's journey, universal sight. Attempting to put the human back in humanity. Mic check, 1, 2, hear the clarity. Fascinated by the human experience. Sharing stories, breaking the silence. Human experience, hang out, come along. Kids, health, synaptic circle, singing our song. Random vlogs, life stories to tell. Each journey a beacon, wishing well. We all have incredible tales to share. Healing, activation, spreading care. Light the way, find the others. What's your mission, sisters and brothers? Attempting to put the human back in humanity. Mic check, 1, 2, hear the clarity. Fascinated by the human experience. Sharing stories, breaking the silence. Rise, humanity, unity we seek. Community sharing, synaptic circle unique. Be the solution, lift someone today. Assist in the rise, light the way. May the song lift whoever comes across, and may you do the same, no matter the cost. Spread the light, ignite the flame. In unity we rise, forever reclaim. Attempting to put the human back in humanity. Mic check, 1, 2, hear the clarity. Fascinated by the human experience. Sharing stories, breaking the silence.
Hello.
I love that intro. That
Do you
intro
love
is
it?
awesome. I love the music. I use the same apps to make my own music theme songs, and that was awesome. It got me
Yay.
pumped. That was sweet, Heidi. Well, everyone, welcome.
Yay! Yes, welcome. Thank you, Robert. Welcome to episode 49 of the High Vibe Human Experience Hangout. I'm your host, Heidi Pop, and I love to have a high vibe conversation with folks walking the walk, talking the talk, who are authentically themselves, who they are is who they say they are.
Can't help it.
They have really interesting stories to tell, right, Mr. Robert?
Yeah,
Thanks.
some stories. A little bit here and there. Dibble dabble.
I have been patiently waiting for this story or this conversation, really, with Mr. Robert Earl White of the Order of Light. Robert, you have been under a lot of stress and duress. You've gone under some changes the past few, but I want to first start off welcoming you, but also saying thank you. A couple years ago, Robert was like, and I think Castle Dude, they were like the only ones in my live chat, and he's like, "Where's all the peeps?" And I go, "I don't know. I'm just kind of a newbie." He goes, "I'm going to have you on my show to tell your story." And he did. And I'm so grateful. So thank you, Robert, very, very much. And the way he edited it was so fun. It's the number one that I share with people to say, look at these edits. Like, this is fun. All the visuals.
It was a small movie. Those episodes, a lot of people didn't realize. I released a video interview a week because it took me an entire week to put all those graphics. I spent so much time making each one like a small movie because I wanted little, small, everyday people to feel like they can be heard. And I thought, I've spent so much time talking with other people with experiences and etc., out in the real world. And some of the stories I heard from people, a farmer, someone that would normally never talk about the paranormal, some of the stories I heard, I'm like, this is way better than the people you see on TV. And I'm like, why don't these people get a voice? Is it because the way they look? Do they not please the algorithm? Do they not say what, people want to hear? Are they, a personality that is hard to deal with, but they have a lot of amazing information and truth, but they're not just sparkly enough. They're a farmer. They fish all day. They're hunters. They're preachers. They're electricians. They're contractors. These are the people really having the encounters. They spend a lot of time out there. And so I just wanted to give people a chance and a little bit of my story. I'm not going to get into it too much, but what, a lot of people say, Heidi, to kind of walk into this, When will disclosure be? When will disclosure be? Disclosure has already happened. I want to make that point clear. It just happens at a different time for everyone. For me, disclosure happened April 21st, 1991 at 10:18 p.m. in a small town called Lower Alloways Creek here in South Jersey near the Delaware Bay. In this small town, within 2 miles, I lived very close to the Salem County Hope Creek nuclear plant, a massive nuclear plant. And attached to the nuclear plant was the Lower Alloways Creek, and a creek that ran directly behind our house. Long story short, on night April 21st, 1991 at 10:18 p.m., my aunt that was directly next door saw a triangular craft. It was raining the night of the incident. Cloud coverage was 1,200 feet. Behind our aunt's house, there was a tree line and there was a bridge, one car at a time, old wood bridge. So my aunt, she was using the bathroom, top part of her house. She looked out the back window and she saw this elongated black triangular craft, completely silent, maybe 2 telephone poles above the tree line, looking at it on a 45. Had 3 blue lights on the tips of it and a bright plasma white light in the center of it. And it seemed to be like it was black, but it looked, it wasn't like shiny. It looked like a meteorite material. That's the best way, like it looked like a rock. It looked more like rock than something that was polished,
Gotcha.
matte versus gloss.
Yeah.
What I mean? It had a texture to it. And my aunt sees this, and my mother and myself, we lived directly next door. My mom was watching a baseball game with 2 of her girlfriends, and I was actually upstairs in my bedroom at the time. My mother hears the phone going off in the kitchen. She runs back there. She picks it up. It's my Aunt Booty. Her name was Aunt Booty, Roberta. A lot of Roberts in my family, even the women. We had 2 Robertas. So we call her Aunt Booty. But she saw this and she calls my mom. My mom picks up the phone. She goes, Beth Ann, my mom's name. There's something in the backyard. It's just hovering there. It's completely silent, blah, blah. My mom starts screaming, oh my God, what is it? Her 2 girlfriends get up and they start running across the living room. This is 10 o'clock at night. They were screaming, what is it? What's going on? Like in a panic. And at this point, I heard the commotion and everyone running. So my bed was right underneath the window, and I stood up on my bed and I witnessed this as well. So for about 5 minutes, hey, Kurt, how's it going, brother? Kurt's awesome. So long story short, we're all watching this craft. It's just sitting there. There's no sway. Like a helicopter has a sway. There was no sway. It was scary still. Like, it's impossible to be that still. I can't hold my hands that still. Even drones have a leaf. They call it the leaf effect. It's aerophysics. It just to see something that still, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's eerie. It's spooky. So as we're all watching this thing, all simultaneously, this all happened like this. Some sort of white ball of light, white beam came down from the clouds, because there was clouds, came down from the clouds, and all at the same time, when it came down on it, the inside, that plasma, that stayed in contact, but the outskirts of the craft, it exploded. Like what you would imagine an aircraft explosion to be like. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
And we were looking at it on a 45. So like when you watch fireworks, and they're coming down at you, and you think you're going to get hit by them, but you don't. It was that kind of situation. We were worried.
Jeez, Robert.
There was debris all over. But that centerpiece, when that explosion was all simultaneously, so the beam or ball of light or whatever came down, it exploded, and that inside, it sucked itself into itself, and the core of whatever that craft was shot directly down into the marsh right next to this old bridge. My mother instantly hung up the phone, called 911, and reported words exactly, some sort of aircraft just crashed behind my house. Please send help. And even the police reports after, the police said my mom was smart enough not to report it as a UFO because we wanted to have Kane.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think of that part.
I have the police reports. And by the way, I have all the evidence and documents.
I was, well, that's
Right?
what I wanted to just, not to interrupt you completely, but I remember this happened in 1991. But I remember
Yes.
you saying that you were going to come out with a story when you had all the evidence and the facts and all the stuff. And I think it was about 5 years ago you first told your story, right? Tens and tens
That's
of thousands of views. And it was because you had the reports, the news reports, the follow up with Men in Black, the this, like you had your thing, and it was like this story explosion.
and
Is
to
that
wrap
what put you on the scene? Oh yeah, wrap it.
well,
Yeah.
well I was you just did my loop around. That's exactly what I was doing. No, that's everything. I was going to loop it all back to my mom, and this all goes back to where we started in the conversation. I got a crazy loop. Trust the system. No. So yeah, it went down. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Police came. Where, what, when? 25 minutes later, Men in Black came along with Dover Air Force Base. Long story short, the Coast Guard was at the scene with black tarps on the ground, patrolling the scene. They turned down my cousin, who was the fire chief. They came, they saw the marsh all tore up, and they saw black tarp on the marsh. And the Coast Guard person turned them around, said it was under control. They brought out a tree cutting service. They removed trees, and then they brought in a flatbed, and they removed the core of whatever this craft was. The military, all the media outlets that came out, many shows, the Philadelphia News, the show Sightings and Unsolved Mysteries came out at a later time and filmed my mother because, as it turned out, my mother was a contactee. There was a reason this craft was behind our house. My mother was in the hybrid program. She had multiple encounters with many different kinds of extraterrestrials throughout her whole entire life. And I've even seen some things that I wish I didn't see. That's that, and that was my mother's experience. But due to ridicule, rejection, and all that, she knew she had to stay silent, not for herself, but she didn't want her child going to school and being made fun of because his mom is being taken by extraterrestrials. Everything she did was always trying to protect me. Unfortunately, she went to her grave in 2020, in March 9th, 2020. And my whole entire life, as you said, I always waited. I did share this story with many throughout my life. My mom did privately. Sometimes people would think we're crazy. Other times people, Sandy, how's it going?
Hi,
I love
Sandy.
Sandy.
Yeah.
And it was really, really tough. My mom just learned to, pick and choose when you share this story. But she passed away, and it was awful. And I always made a promise if I found evidence. 2 months after my mom passed away is when the Pentagon, the Tic Tac UFO, the same exact week, I found articles and evidence coming from an archive all the way in Sweden. Someone put this stuff out there during the same week they released this Tic Tac UFO thing. So I finally found the articles, and from there I put out only 3 pages of the articles. I didn't even share all my evidence. I haven't yet. I'm still waiting for people to ask the right questions. People haven't put it together yet. I'm just going to keep telling people word for word what happened because I don't need to exaggerate it. I don't need to make it Hollywood. It's not entertainment. It was my life. My family suffered. We were threatened. Being almost 4 years old and finding out extraterrestrials are in fact real, and then having movies and TV shows where they're portrayed as something scary. How does a 4-year-old process what is what?
Right.
It's terrifying. I had nightmares. It wasn't fun and games when you find out that it's at first.
Yeah.
And it wasn't because of experience. It was living in a world that mocked it.
Yeah.
It made you feel like you were crazy. It wasn't the UFO crashing. It was human beings that made us suffer, and private sector groups out there. And long story short, my mom passed away 2 months after. I found the evidence. And I said, you know what? This needs to be shared with the world. I'm going to tell the entire world my mother's story. And because I wasn't able to do this while my mother was still alive, I felt, guilt about that. And I said, and that's what drove me to do what I did. I said, I'm going to find other women like my mother. I'm going to find other people that might not be able to get their voice out there. This is the loop around. And I'm going to allow them to come on my show, no matter if they have social media or not. I'm going to allow them to share their story, because I feel like if my mom ever had the right group of people around her to listen, like people like us, I think my mom's life journey would have been very different.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I think the outcome, I think she would still be here.
Yeah.
I honestly do.
Oh,
So I made it my mission.
yeah.
I made it my mission. We are the Disclosure, the show I had you on, to help others, and especially those that reminded me of my mom. A lot of my guests were women that were my mom's age, going through the same
Yes.
experience.
Yes.
You know, and that's what it was all about. It was helping me and bringing it full circle. This past June 28th, my mother's mom, who I took care of for 5 months, she was on hospice. I was there 24/7 care, bed bound, the whole thing, and I was there with her. It was very hard. I was
So
very out of the
Aw.
community. I had no time. I was tired, and it was hard, but I'm so thankful I did it. It's one of those things where it's really hard, but afterwards, you know, the peace, the serenity of being there with her up until that last moment, I finally got the peace and serenity. The whole We Are the Disclosure, what I was doing,
Yes.
me trying to, I couldn't fix it. That's what led me down the road, and I did. I left the community. I became an alcoholic. I was drinking myself to death. I was drinking a liter of whiskey a day. I've been sober 1 year and 2 months.
Woo!
1 year and 2 months. You know, I haven't touched a drop, and I never will, because
Fantastic.
it just made me so resentful, because I was hurt by so many in this
I
community,
hear
and
you.
more hurt
Yeah.
where, you know, it wasn't me, it was the booze getting butthurt about it. When I should have just ignored them and just kept on doing what I was doing, the pain, the hurt, and I was just, you know, it's easier to blame other people,
Right.
and I just got tired of it, and I said, what's the point?
Booze
You know,
makes you
and
react a lot, huh? Like it's a reaction.
yeah,
What was it? Were people not believing you, or you weren't getting the platform you deserve?
well, no, I
You had
don't
your own
want to.
platform. Yeah.
I'm past bad mouthing, but I was done
Yeah.
really bad by some people in the
Gotcha.
community,
Gotcha.
and they turned the whole entire community against me. Community that I helped create and build, and they said a lot of awful things about me that are absolutely untrue, because they need a bad guy because they're superheroes saving the world, and I
know
guess
what
I
you
was
mean.
an easy target.
Mhm.
I guess I was an easy target because I'm so honest, and I wouldn't play along. I didn't want to be a galactic commander. I didn't want to do any of these things. I wanted to be myself. I don't need to lie
Wow.
about my experiences.
That's
I have evidence,
yes. You just
and
said
I'm
something
still
very huge.
recording evidence.
You said something very huge there about playing along. Like I think
I don't play along.
You're right.
So I
think
become evil
authenticity.
because I know
Yes.
their secrets, even though we were best friends. You know what I mean? I know who they
yes.
really are. But
Yes.
oh, God forbid if I say something publicly. But
I
you know what?
know. It's
With everything I
frustrating, huh?
went through, I have peace with all that. You know, I honestly can say I wish those people the best. I love them. I'm not worried about them. I'm not bad mouthing people. If I think someone's fake, phony, whatever, good. They do their thing. I learned this in AA. All I can do is worry about my side of the street, making sure
Yes.
my side of the street is clean.
Yeah.
And that's
Don't
what
give
I'm
anybody
doing.
anything to talk about.
And
But you
on
yeah.
and on July 30th, We Are the Disclosure, episode 50 is premiering Wednesday,
Woohoo!
July 30th. A
This
comeback.
is a big to do.
we
Huge
have-
comeback, a relaunch, and you have a new co-host, correct?
Yep.
And
Yep.
it's or a co-host, because before it was you, but this is exciting.
That's
I'm very
that's
happy for
breaking
you.
news. You
Woohoo!
just spilled the beans. I wasn't telling anyone yet,
Oh,
but everyone, no, that's
I thought it
excellent.
was in a
Everyone,
post.
no, there's a huge surprise. Hey, let's do it now. That hopefully everyone goes. Robert Earl White is my YouTube channel. Go check it out. I'm sure
I
Heidi
got
can put
these.
something in the description
I got
afterwards.
right here.
But yep, yeah, that's my YouTube channel. But you can just put Robert Earl White. I should pop up. I'm not
Yes,
censored
definitely
that much.
does.
But yeah, I do have
the
an
web, too.
amazing new co-host, and we're going to be going over her story. And I do a little speech in the beginning, going over some of the things we just talked about. Actually everything. everything we just talked about. And
Awesome.
yeah, she's awesome. She's from, well, I don't want to say too much, but she's a sky watcher. We have the same night vision cameras. She has the Pro, and yeah, we're both just recording UFOs, but she has a lot of extra, like she's an experiencer. On top of getting actual evidence. I love the part that she gets like physical evidence of
Yes,
crafts,
like you. Yeah.
and she's an experiencer, and
Yeah.
she's more empath, more not the word psychic, but super intuitive, in tune, all that. She's awesome. So yeah, she's gonna
I'm
be the
very
new
happy for you. Yeah. That's
and
exciting. That's
she kind
totally
of
cool.
has your vibe, Heidi. Like,
Good.
it's really hard
Cool.
to be
That's
sad or
fun.
grumpy when you're talking
Uh-huh.
to Heidi Pop. Like, no matter what kind of mood you're in, you see Heidi and it kind of lifts your vibe. That's how
Thanks.
Sarah is. And I thought
Cool.
that would be good for me because I'm coming back to this. I'm looking at everything differently. I want to do
Yeah.
more listening and not
Oh,
reacting. I want
oh,
to do more
nice.
listening. I want to do more understanding. I want to have people where, I think, they are making everything up. And I don't want to attack them.
You
Instead of
just,
attacking them, I want to understand them more.
like why
Like,
even do it?
persuade
Yeah. Good
me.
call. Yeah.
Persuade me. I don't want to disprove anyone. It's just I have a hard time believing certain things. Like, I have really good friends, like my friend Penny Bradley. All right,
Hmm.
super big, super soldier, secret space program, and all that. And I love her to death. She's wonderful, and I have no reason to believe why. Like, I trust her. I really, really enjoy her company. We talk a lot. We're great friends. But
Hmm.
I've kind of said I just have a really hard time believing it because I haven't had that experience. Like, how can I understand something that I haven't experienced? And I'm not going to pretend that I experienced it to get in the club. And from what I've heard, I don't want to experience. It sounds
Yeah.
awful. I don't want to
Yeah.
be any part to do with being owned by something else. I enjoy being a free, sovereign soul, and I
Yeah.
plan to keep it that way. And
Yes.
but I feel, but
Authenticity.
I know there has to be some truth if so many people are saying something, and I want
Yeah.
to know how much of that truth is there. And maybe by talking to these people and just listening, not
Hmm.
reacting,
Hmm.
maybe I can learn more. Maybe I can learn more about myself. Maybe I can learn more about others. Maybe I
Hmm.
can learn more about what we call the human condition,
Yes. Yes. And
the
then listening
human
more
experience.
experience. Discernment is
Name of
so
the
much more.
show.
I know. His discernment is so much easier when you are listening more. You can pick up the vibes and the frequency and the intent and the tone and all of it. Do you feel these communities are still run by charlatans and like operation agents and things? Or is it just like this hodgepodge of just broken souls that just want to be seen and heard? Or do you have a say in that? And
I,
Sandy, I have something for you for that in just a second. By the way, she's saying, y'all night watchers, I'm a day watcher. There's stuff there
uh,
too. I think we got something to show you a little
oh,
later.
no. Sandy, we have a daytime UFO I just recorded the other night. I haven't even posted. I actually recorded 4 of them. Absolutely mind blowing. You're all. I haven't even posted it. Probably one of the best catches I've ever recorded.
Woohoo!
You guys are going. There's a lot of surprises, Heidi. That is what you do. You make me give me all my surprises away.
You
But
can tell I've been really excited to do this because I'm just like, la, 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 la.
yeah,
Wait, I
but
threw
with
a few nuggets out there. Go ahead.
everything about like the community, and I mean, I've made it pretty high up. I've hung with the big people,
The big
went to
names.
Washington D.C.
That was a big to
I'm
do. Yeah.
friends with a lot of whistleblowers and etc. And
Hmm.
a lot of people really don't understand everything that's going on. And I can tell you this: everything, with the help of algorithms, is ran from the top down. Everything,
I hear
and
you.
it's and a lot of the people that are a part of this don't realize they're a part of it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Every
Hmm.
person that shares stuff about the Roswell crash, you're doing
Hmm.
exactly what they want you to do. You're sharing the same story over and over again. When someone records a Goodyear blimp and they make it go viral around the world as a mysterious UFO. They know it's a Goodyear blimp, but they make it go viral. Why do they do that? It's from the top down. People don't realize it because they are reacting. They are not listening. Or, you know what's better than listening? Researching, studying
Yes.
history,
Yeah.
learning, and
Learning.
collecting information, and then learning how to piece it all together. And
Yes.
the more you can do that, the more you'll get some of the answer that you're seeking, because we all have different questions. And that's something I want to do with the show. I want to ask more questions. I'm not giving, like, my UFO videos and stuff, I'm not giving answers. I'm done giving answers. I'm only going to give questions. You
You're
know,
just I hear you.
you know, you can do a lot more with a question than you can an answer.
Oh,
And
that gives you opportunity to listen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, 51. Look at this. Not so serious. We got to have a laugh and have some fun with it too. Yes, I agree with that. You know?
Yeah. No, I do that. I am kind of like a goofy guy, even though I can get very serious, and
You have great videos. It's entertaining too. It's, but the best Skywatch ones too. Like you really have, I love your Skywatch videos. I love your little clips on TikTok too. It's like that video
put a
you
lot
did
of
for
work
me.
into,
Your
like,
editing and your
highlights.
work. Yeah. But that's, you're going to catch the attention of people that don't normally follow these communities. They'll be interested. And then the community
once again,
widens.
the healthy don't need a physician. The lost sheep, the other people. I feel like that's kind of my job. That's why I just had I had bigger people on my channel too, but I really love, some of my favorites were the people no one knew, and now people know them in the community, and they're amazing and they're awesome. I could name so many, and it's that's what it's about. It's about helping others, getting that out there, helping them get their
Service to
stuff out
others
there.
selflessly. Yeah.
Yep.
So
And I'm reaching a very different crowd with those videos being done like that, making it fun. Like me doing all my TikTok, I do little dances sometimes. I'll do a fun little dance because I'm just trying to break into the younger generation to encourage them, because they're the ones always on their phone. They should be the ones recording the skies all the time, not me.
Yes, you're right.
They should be doing it. Look up.
Yeah. Speaking of those younger generations, though, how young? Because when you were 4, you had this experience. Do you wish, I wish your mom knew my mom. Let me just say that much, and myself even. But do you wish that those communities were around to protect you? Like when, as a little boy, scared at 4, do you wish children today had a community that they could talk to?
I mean,
or do you think it's good that they don't know these things until they're a little older? Like, what?
No, because when they actually have an experience, like so many of us have had when we were children, a lot of the people that in this community, whether they've told you or not, we've all had some weird stuff happen to us, and not just paranormal. We've all been through some dark things as well. A lot of us, we've all went through that dark night of the soul as part of the spiritual awakening. So, I really wish as a kid there was some sort of group like my friend Sherry Divban, like what she does, and what you do. You spend so much time working with kids, and what Sherry does with Artemis. I love that. I told Sherry that. I said, if your school program was around when I was a little kid, it would have really helped me, because when I had this experience, I had questions, and all I got was, don't talk about it.
Well, isn't
my
this
mom
interesting?
told me, but
my mom showed up. Here's my mom.
Oh, hey, Nat.
Look, she
Hi,
says,
Heidi's mom.
I wish I knew his mom too. Ma, she had part of the HIGHVIBE program. So yeah. Aw, that's so funny. I didn't know you're in there, Mom, and now I know your thing. Oh, there she is, Beth Ann. Hi, Beth Ann.
Yep. One of the last pictures I have of her, and she's
you gotta check
all
this
my
out,
videos.
Mom, from the beginning.
Back there. Always watching over me.
Here's a question from Sandy. Have those been on crafts like your moms have met on mom ships? You mean, like a mothership? Have those who've been on crafts
like your mom
has
have met on a ship. Oh, that's a good question. She's saying, like, for example, did my mom ever meet your mom? To the best of my knowledge, my mother never recalled anyone. It seemed to be all extraterrestrials, different kinds, different
Uh-huh.
species. She met with humanoid beings, but as far as other Earth girls or people, not so much. But I have talked to a lot of experiencers
Mm-hmm.
who did go through all this. I've interviewed
Yeah.
some of them where it was a group of friends, and there are many people in the community that do recall seeing each other on these ships. And unfortunately, my mom's not around anymore to ask her that. But, you know, when I was a kid, she did teach me, you know, certain things. She talked to me like a little kid, little Zetas, little Grays, you know, praying
Okay.
mantis. They're friendly. You know, she
Mm-hmm.
pet names, like how you would
Okay.
explain it to a kid. Because my mom was the only one I could talk to it about.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else blocked it out. Even my aunt, she was so terrified of it.
Aw.
She just shut it down. But she talks about it
Yeah.
today, but very calmly.
Were you growing up thinking justice? Like one of these days I'm going to share this story, and you know,
Yeah,
I know you
my
needed all the
whole
information.
entire life, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because the Men
Yeah.
in Black, the older I got, the more angry I got. Because Men in Black,
Mm.
after they answered my mom's questions and everything,
Mm-hmm.
they said, "Hey, this is why I said it comes from the top down." After the Men in Black, they said, "Tomorrow, media outlets, all we did was call the police. We didn't call the media." But the Men in Black said, "Tomorrow, media outlets will be coming out, newspapers, TV shows, and everything." Yeah, because they're the ones that tip them off with the narrative. They're the ones that pay for unsolved mysteries, sightings, all the
I heard
big
that. Yeah.
shows that we think are telling us the truth. They're bought and paid for. There's an agenda with them. That's what's going on. It comes from the top down. And
Top down. Yeah.
MUFON, I love them. I have tons of friends high up in MUFON, but
Uh-huh.
MUFON gets their information, their tips from the top down. I
I
know
get
because
it. Oh,
MUFON
yes.
did my family's case. The evidence I have is MUFON. Yeah, the Men in
Yes,
Black tipped them off.
mom, if you're still here, correct me if I'm wrong, but they had videotape they sent in, but then they never heard back, never got it back, nothing. It was, I don't know, there's
They
something,
they're
yeah,
the
top down,
middleman.
middleman.
And it's not all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good friends with George Filer. You know,
Oh,
he's one of the big guys in there. You know, I'm friends with a bunch of MUFON people. They're lovely,
yeah.
great people. They don't realize they're getting
Hi,
fed
Sarah.
the wrong breadcrumbs. You know,
Yes. Is
and
this Sarah? Hi,
oh,
Sarah.
yep, yep. Hey, Sarah, Heidi spoiled. She told everyone that you're the co-host.
I didn't
She
say
didn't
the
know she
name.
was a
You didn't have to
Sarah.
say.
Well, now I did. I did. So that's her.
Oh,
Check her
Sarah.
out.
I'm so
But
happy for it. I can't wait till next week. That's the air. It airs the July 30th. I'm
yep,
super duper
Wednesday,
excited.
July 30th. Yeah.
Awesome.
So,
So anyway, hi
but
Sarah.
yeah, going back to the top down. That's how
Yeah.
that information rolls out, and I got to see it play out firsthand because the next day, Philadelphia News came out,
Yeah.
MUFON came out, and so that kind of solves it up. So we just got to do us. We just got to be our authentic selves. We got to look
Yes.
up. We got to work
Yes.
together. And I miss the community I used to be a part of, the one
do
I
too.
created, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get it back. And no one has anything on me, so I'm going to get it back.
Yeah,
I'm going
I
to
hear that.
build my
You're
beautiful
building your
community back,
new, bigger,
and
stronger,
my
better, right?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and it's you and everyone that's in this chat and so many others, like my good
Yeah.
friend Lily Nova, and you know, I can just go down the list. Laura Eisenhower. I just miss all my friends,
Oh.
and you know, I just want to be best version of myself, stop
Oh.
giving answers and ask more questions. But with that being
Oh.
said, you want to show some awesome UFO footage?
I do. Let's see. Who wants a little surprise? And yes, damn straight,
All right.
Laura. I see that there. Should I just
And
pull up right away? Do you want to give a little
no,
intro? Because it
a
goes right
little
into the music.
backstory
Yeah.
because there's
got a
going to be
surprise,
four.
folks.
This is brand new. I have not shown this yet. The other night, I captured. Sarah saw already. I captured 4 unidentified low-flying objects. It was daylight. This is going to be crystal clear footage. And I just
Okay.
want to give a little backstory. All started, I was taking my dog out and I saw a red like orb, but I thought it was a Cessna or a small plane because the height of it was low, and I thought I was seeing headlights, but I didn't see any flashing. So I'm like, I wonder what that could be. And I pulled out my phone because I was going to start recording. Well, I look up, the light was gone, and I had my phone, and I'm like, where is it? It was just right there. I'm looking. Then I look behind me, and then it's not a light. It's not a light orb anymore. It's a black sphere that is morphing, black, and morphing shapes. And then, so I finally catch it on the next eye. I pull out my phone. I'm freaking out. This happens over and over. By the last time, you will see what I saw in the very beginning, how it's a red orb and what it does. And the strangest thing about what you're going to see, there's 4 of them. Strangest thing was when they were directly over me, my camera went haywire twice. Only when they were above me. You're going to see a defocus like I've never seen on, and you know, I've made all my videos on my phone. I know how my phone operates. I've done so much sky watching. I've never had whatever these things were. They were interfering with my phone, and it's all on video. And this is daytime, and they're not balloons. The one you barely will be in the very last video, it's down at the bottom, and it was flying down. And then at the end of the last video, you'll see I say, oh, there's another one right after. That's what that one was. So this thing was going down and then going back up, and balloons don't do that. And so with your permission, I would love to show everyone. And then after those videos, real quick, after those videos, there's going to be 2 other massive nighttime, massive orb crafts, ships, whatever. And these, I have not shared these. These are all first time, everyone. So this
you heard it here first. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, Moggs. I see you there, Moggs. All right, roll the clip.
What is this? I'm in South Jersey. I thought I saw lights on it or something. I have no idea what this is. I'm going in the backyard.
Scooting.
This is incredible. Unidentified object. Holy smokes. Here in South Jersey, the sun is just setting.
Still
I thought I saw something. I couldn't see it. Completely silent. No sound whatsoever. At first, it looked red. When it was coming towards me, it looked like red. A
and
red
when you
light.
blow it up,
Then once it got
like
past me, I couldn't
privately,
see anything.
when you make it big, you can see it.
Wow.
I'll get better shots of it later.
All the shots.
But it's nuts.
Holy smokes.
And it's gone. Wow. Here in South Jersey. Whoa. Robert Earl White, Order of Light.
And that's the first
Please check
video.
it out.
And you're going to see
Man, that was cool.
3 videos.
Thank you. Wow. UAP,
I wanted to
UFO.
leave them as is.
Wow.
Yeah, unedited.
What did I just see? Holy smokes. Whoa. That stuff was crazy. Whoa.
And then less than a minute,
Oh my
30
God.
seconds,
I got another one.
I saw another one. At this point, I'm
Robert Earl
freaking
White,
out.
Order of Light. I got another one. It's the second one.
I don't know how to describe that. I don't know how.
What? It's an
See it?
orb. It's like a ball.
See how it's...
It looks
seems like it's
steel.
rolling.
The second one.
Yeah.
It's rolling. It's going
Like
a
it's-
different way.
Let me
So
try
then
to
the
focus in on it. Hold on.
wind current
Hold
is
on.
different. Couldn't be balloons. I
Holy-
see the balloon there, Moms.
Oh my goodness. Come on, focus.
You can see some of the... Because right there, it was above me. And you
Focus.
see, as soon as I get a good shot, it goes out of
Oh
focus.
my goodness. Oh no.
Look at that. Can't see it at all. Blurred my camera. I start wiping my camera thinking there's something wrong.
Oh no. What's going on?
And it does that twice when it's above me.
And
Oh
this
my
is the camera
goodness.
you're always using.
Yeah, and
Look.
then once it's there, I'm able to see it again. It doesn't blur my video.
It like distorted my camera. Something went wrong. Look at that.
See it morphing?
What? It's morphing shapes.
Changing shapes.
It's like
yeah.
the South County
Here in
moms.
South
You're in the
Jersey,
South.
this is the second
South
one.
Jersey.
Oh my God.
What county?
Oh my
what county
goodness.
are you, Robert?
Salem County.
Salem County.
Well, near
2 in a row.
No,
Near.
Cumberland on the board outside
Oh
of
my
Bridgeton.
God.
We're close to it.
Incredible.
Bridgeton, New Jersey.
I love
Oh,
your
I
commentary.
want to see if there's
Oh, okay. Look, that's how they
yeah.
look.
What?
here's another
That's
one.
how they look.
What?
A third one.
I told you
Just
they're
like I
red.
said in the beginning. It
You
starts
can
off
see
red.
them scooting
Oh,
and
I
moving
saw that.
around.
Starts off as a
I was
red
watching
orb.
something else. Oh yeah, behind
What's
the
that?
wires there.
What's that in the
Telephone
air? The
pole.
black thing. Oh, that's part of the telephone pole. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Look.
hard to see.
Look at this. Oh my goodness, it's the third
That's
one.
what they all looked like originally.
Oh
before
my
they
goodness.
became
that's
black
blasting a
orbs.
little
Oh,
Areas 50 seen the same at night. You've seen those at night, Area 51?
oh my
Is it on the
goodness.
same path? Or these are different
moving
parts of your
quick.
house going around, huh?
Close to the same path, a little
Wow.
off.
Because I want to
Oh my
look in the
goodness.
eyes of a naysayer saying what they could say. And they're like, oh, balloon. And then it would be on the same kind of trajectory. But it looks like different parts of the sky at different speeds, pointing different areas. And yes,
Yeah.
it's moving fast, 51.
And look.
Oh.
And then it
Oh.
goes
What?
black.
Oh, yeah, that's what you're
What
saying.
am I witnessing?
So they were all red orbs. And
That
then
turned
they all
black.
disappear.
What am I
Uh-huh.
witnessing?
The focus starts to go out as usual. Look at how close this is.
Exactly, 51. He goes
What?
black. What the F?
There's 3 of them. I caught 3 of them. It's the sun's still setting. They're still light. They appear red and then they turn into
You can
black.
almost see a
What?
trail behind it.
Again.
Look, that focus.
Come on, focus.
Gone.
Focus.
I
Again.
can't see it. It defocuses my camera,
It's like,
so I
oh,
can't
no.
see it.
Yeah.
And
Come
all
on,
I do
focus.
is record.
There it is. What is going on with the focus?
They didn't want me to record them. That's for sure.
I've heard those things happen.
I've heard it too, but every time I've heard that story, no one's ever showed me the video. They've
Oh.
always said it was gone.
But
That's
you
the
got it
second
here.
time
It's nice
that
to
the
actually
focus goes
see it.
all out of whack
And
then
when
to
I'm
see it
trying to
clearly.
record these objects.
Yeah. I thought it was
you
just
can-
me and my bad eyes.
No.
No.
It's when they were above me.
Uh-huh.
And then
I'm
I
here
would
in
be able
South
to see them
Jersey.
again once
It's
we
Robert
got
Earl
ahead
White.
far enough.
Holy
this is
And
smokes.
at this
incredible.
moment, there's another one above my head. I didn't even know. You're
Oh,
about
that you
to
didn't
see.
know was coming the same way.
Incredible.
Was there equal timing between them all? Just random.
Oh my God, there's
Because
another
it looks like
one.
it's getting darker. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
good
another
space
one.
and
Oh,
random. Like
Oh
that
my
one
God.
came really quick.
Oh my God. What is going on?
What's your hit, chat?
What
What are you
are
getting,
these?
community? I see you, 51.
What are these?
Are you and
What
Sarah? Are
are
you going to
these?
share this next week? Are you already taped next week? Did you already record for next
Yeah,
week?
yeah. That's
Okay.
already done.
Okay.
Yep, yep.
What are these?
I haven't shared these yet, so this is
Dang. Well, thank you.
Holy smokes,
Oh,
this
yeah,
one
here it
is
is.
bright. Oh my God. Robert Earl White here in South
this
Jersey.
is a new one. I haven't shared it.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Look.
That's a
Oh
big
my
power
goodness.
right there.
Thank you, guys.
Whoa.
Holy smokes, that's so big. Oh, thank you guys. Please come closer. Please, please, please come closer. Oh, this is one of the closest ones I've ever had. Oh, come closer. Please, 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 please,
I
please,
did it!
please, please.
See, kindness wins.
I'm asking nicely, but
Yeah, you got
They
to.
didn't-
Oh my
they didn't come
goodness.
as close as I wanted. I wanted like 50 feet from me.
Oh, yeah. Let me touch you.
Yeah, like
Hello.
close.
Hello, guys.
Let me
I
get a
love
good
you.
picture.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's pink. It's pink. Oh my god. I wish you guys could see this with your own eyes.
Aw.
Hello, guys. Oh, it's so close. Oh, it's so close. Please. Please come here. Please, 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 guys, come closer. You're so close.
And
I've
then
never
at
seen you guys that close.
the end of the
Oh
video,
my goodness.
there's 2
Please come a little
airplanes.
closer. Please,
So you
please,
get to see
please.
what airplanes look like.
Please.
And that's
Please.
not an
Oh my
airplane.
god, you're beautiful. You're so beautiful. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's
Yeah,
so
right,
beautiful.
Joanne? I saw you, Joanne. Hi, Joanne.
Look at the pink glow. Oh my goodness.
It did change
It's
direction,
pink.
51. It looked like it
Oh, I've
changed
never
direction.
seen one of you.
Happens
Oh, you're so
sometimes.
beautiful.
I've
Sometimes
seen
Thank
you
you.
also say, go left, go right,
Thank
go up,
you.
down, and it'll dance
All
with
right,
you.
you can go now.
Aw.
You can go. Thank you. That was good enough. I hope next time you come closer.
So I tell it I'm done
That
with
was
you, and
beautiful.
it turns
Thank you.
off. Right at the tree where it knows I
Thank you.
can't record it. Look, it knows
Really
I can't record
appreciate
it,
that.
and it turns off.
Thank you. And it goes out as soon as I lose it because of the tree. Wow.
It was showing off.
Aw,
Wow.
that's for you.
Airplanes.
And look,
There's
these
planes,
are
so they
airplanes.
flash.
Look how tiny they are.
Those are
Compared
airplanes.
to that
That's
orb.
what airplanes look like.
And they have the typical
So what I just
splash.
recorded
And
was
look how
not
small
an
they are.
airplane.
That other
Okay?
one was massive.
Wow. That was beautiful. Can't believe I just caught that. Phew. I have seen some things tonight.
That was all in the same night.
Outlaw of Disclosure,
You had a great
King
night.
of UFOs.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love the not light pollution. Like South Jersey,
Oh
you
my
got some
God.
good skies.
Yep.
Look at this one.
White's
Look how
Ranch.
big it is.
Uh,
Another one above. Oh my God.
That's a little.
Look how
little
big
guy,
that one is.
Little red
Wow.
guy. I'm not worried about that one. Keep your eye on the big one.
Wow. Look at it. Wow. Through the clouds. Wow. Wow.
Oh, wow.
you know I love you.
Wow. Look how bright that is.
What else
You're-
do you say?
Thank
What else
you.
do
Now, right?
say?
Whoa. Look at it go through the freaking clouds. Wow.
You're like a meme, a gift.
Wow.
I love it.
Wow.
Well, it's
Oh,
amazing. Look
Oh
at it
my
go through the
goodness.
clouds.
dang.
That's nuts.
Look at it. Through the
Just as
clouds, you
bright.
still can see it.
You still can see it through those heavy
Oh,
clouds.
wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
Wow.
And then it's back. And then it goes in. Yeah, just a little dance for you.
Wow. And there it goes. Wow.
Crikey
Airplane.
is right, 51.
Airplanes. Once again.
one
on the
I'll show
bottom
you
there,
2
right?
Airplanes.
Oh, they're
Both
both
of 'em.
airplane.
Both
Okay.
airplanes.
I like
I
how
love-
you show
I
that.
love-
so
And
you
that's a
can-
plane.
yeah.
Exactly. Like, yeah, I dare someone to call it an airplane. 'cause
Planes.
I capture airplanes
Those are
and
planes.
massive orbs to
What
show
you just saw
no.
was not a plane.
It also helps with the height and the path. And all
Holy
that,
smokes.
You know? Yep. So that's
Ah,
it. Yeah.
excellent.
they
Thank
were all
you for
new-
sharing that.
I haven't even posted that online. So.
Wow, that was incredible.
The problem
What'd you
is
think, audience?
I capture so much. I just made tonight or tomorrow. I have an hour-long video because I capture so much. I literally don't have the time to upload it all. And
I get that. Yeah.
that's why, like in the 1-minute videos I do, I take like
Mm-hmm.
long videos and I make them quick and snappy to get people's attention because you know they're they're
Yeah, yeah.
long.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. That all the work behind it. Have you been up to the Yosemite Ranch? Have you been up there?
No, no, no,
Okay.
no. I've always wanted to check it out, but I'll
Oh.
tell you what, I have my own. I'm not
Oh, I
kidding.
know,
This
right?
is
Yeah, we all have our own little
we're not
that was
far
the
from a
first time
nuclear
though.
plant. You know?
Oh, yeah. So you get a lot of skies. Yeah, over even
Yeah,
the desert here and the mountains and I mean, it really depends where you go. And the Van Nuys. I caught a craft in Van Nuys that made my did anything happen to your body is what I'm getting at. Cause I know when I witnessed a craft, I remember my body reacting. And that's how I felt like I was having this connection. Did
yeah.
anything happen to you in your with
I
your body?
I don't really feel that anymore. Maybe like the first few times, but like
Hmm.
after a while, it's just hey, like
Here we meet
you're
again.
just now like those. I was super excited. A lot of my I have so many videos that I capture amazing things, but you know,
Hmm.
it's hard to get that excited over and over. But when it's
Yeah,
something
yeah.
big, like the daytime one, that was me pretty
That
jazzed.
was I
Normally, I
get
don't
it.
say anything. Yeah.
I know you it was fun listening to you too. It kind of here, Miss Jane had a question. What camera do you use? We use the Psionics.
Psionics.
Oh, Psionic. Same there you go. Nice. They're in Southern Illinois. They're
But the
they do
daytime
Skywatch
one, the
themselves. Hmm.
daytime UFO, that was recorded on my iPhone 13.
Nice. There you go. I have a
So
big question for you, which is I know flooding the waves right now. What's your take on this AI coming in? People are now saying this kind of footage is just AI or don't believe what you see. Like it's just another element of I don't know, clouding our discernment, I guess. But
yeah, I don't like how much the algorithms push AI content over
uh-huh.
authentic human, originally
Same. Yeah.
man-made content.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like man-made content should be promoted more than generated content,
Mm-hmm.
and they're doing the complete opposite. So that kind
Yeah.
of worries me. But
Yeah.
I found ways where AI can be useful
Mm-hmm.
as a tool, as an assistant, not as the creator.
Mm-hmm.
When I do use AI for things, I use it as an assist. It's not the end result. Like I
Gotcha.
want to create an image,
Mm-hmm.
okay, a cover or something. I'll use AI to generate a couple images. Then I get something off of that image I like. I take it, I put it in the app, I distort it, I add real images, my own backgrounds and stuff like that. I kind of use it as like a little helper tool. But
Yeah.
I love being creative, and I can't stand something being creative for me.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
can be useful.
Oh
Like
yeah, like
some
an
of the
intro.
like the I do the same thing.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
our intro,
That
that's
kind
how
of
it was
stuff. Yep.
created. It's a
Yep.
girl
Yep.
singing. It's not me. So yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely did. But
I got a bot. Yeah,
it's
it's
great for
great.
that.
That kind
Yeah.
of stuff, it's
But
great.
I mean,
That's
just
so
like
cool.
anything, it's a tool, and it all comes down to how people use it. End of
Yes.
story.
Yes. And
And
just yeah, I get that.
you
I
know,
uh-huh.
ever since there was rock carvings, or anything, the man would always draw the man parts. You know, throughout history, everything, obviously, all of it was representation. It's one big D joke. Okay. So no matter what it is, rocks, temples, monuments,
Mhm.
structures, or the internet or AI, people are always going to misuse it and put big old D's all over it. So
That's true.
that's
That makes
that's
sense.
how the world operates. I know it's crazy, but it's
I
the
hear
truth.
you. I hear
People
you.
abuse it,
Yep.
no
Yep.
matter what it is. It could be a beach ball. Someone's going to do something bad with that beach ball. You know,
You're right.
it's human nature. Human nature. There's
Totally.
always going to be that guy.
Totally.
Always.
I hear you. Well, I know I have to start winding down a little bit, but are you still working with Project Horizon was something you were working with for a little while, wasn't it? Are you still
Yeah, yeah.
affiliated?
And yeah, yeah. Anthony SM Player and I we're still super close. Unfortunately,
Nice.
when my
Right.
grandmother came for hospice, I couldn't do anything anymore. I
Yeah.
wasn't able to go. and he
Yeah.
wanted to do more of the news stuff. But him and I will still work on stuff in the background, but he just
Yeah.
didn't want to do like, he wanted his channel to be news and stuff. And I was knocked out because of my grandma, but he was there for
Sure.
me the whole time. He took care of his
He's cool.
grandma, and
Yeah.
hey, we're like brothers. I love that guy so
Yeah.
much. Anthony Esempler, and
Woohoo! Hi,
he has,
Anthony.
he's awesome. And
Ah.
yeah, but
Oh.
that's kind of what happened. It still exists. It's just
Mhm.
Anthony and I, we have to pick it up. I'm sure we'll be hanging out soon, and
Good.
doing some sky watching, and
That's
we'll get there.
awesome. You'll be
So I've
getting
just been
there.
busy with my grandmom's house, cleaning it all out. That whole
It's a lot of
it,
work. Mhm.
yeah. And
Yeah.
and then I've been trying to set up this show and do all this, and
Yes. Yes.
but hey, I'm busy,
Well,
so that's a
you're
good thing.
busy, and that's a good thing, and you are consistent, and I love that. There's always content to see. I saw
Mhm.
this page. You have a shop and everything. If you want to find all your stuff, right? You can go to this page. It has your email. Is this active? It has a couple.
Oh, yeah, it should be active. Yeah, it
Yeah.
works.
But otherwise they can see you. We see you everywhere. You're TikTok,
Yeah.
you're still
And
you're
then
still on Instagram, right?
And then on
Mhm.
Facebook, I had to change my name because after 13 years, Facebook deleted my old Facebook. I had to make a new one, and I couldn't be Robert Earl White.
Isn't
So I
that
just
crazy?
chose my father's last name, Orasi, and
Okay.
I just made myself Robert Orasi, which is, I mean, could technically be my name.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I was like, I can't even be myself, but
Aw.
it worked.
Yeah,
And
what's that
because
like? I know all the, sensory and all that kind of stuff, but go ahead, sorry,
Well,
you were
it's
fine.
great because
Mhm.
I'm Robert Orasi on Facebook. Do you notice how well all my posts do? My posts do really well on Facebook, better than
Earl White's
anything
been
else.
flagged, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, Robert
uh,
Orasi though, not a problem. It's
fresh.
it's
Yeah,
certain
yeah.
censorship. It is what
How's
it is. But
the reentry been for you? Even as you're going through all these hardships and things, how's it been for you to get back with a clear head and sobriety and,
well, I'm
lessons
just
learned,
getting.
all that kind of. Mhm.
It feels good. I'm excited.
Good.
Um,
Mhm.
it has me thinking, just differently. So I'm
Mhm.
curious, and it's a real big relief to have a co-host
Nice.
and to have someone that's like a good counterbalance with me, someone more of, because I'm such a straight shooter, I'm a goofball, all that. It's just good to have that, female presence there. Especially
Yeah.
I have so many women guests on, and there's certain things women get with one another that a man can't possibly understand. So I just feel like it will open up the doors, and vice versa, she
Mhm.
having
Mhm.
her and I doing the same thing and sky watching, but
Mhm.
us both having different experiences within ETs and spirituality and guides and meditation and abilities and just paranormal, all of it, just
You're
I've had
covering it all
about.
then. Yeah.
And your story is all of it. When you came on my
Mhm.
show, it was a little bit of everything, you know jack of all trades, king of none. Heidi Pop. But for
Hence,
real
Small
though,
Potatoes channel.
yeah. No, but
Oh, you're
you've
Sarah.
had all sorts of. Oh yeah. And
Yay.
yeah, she's just like a real high vibe. Sarah UFO. She's very high vibe, like just like you, Heidi. So I thought
Cool.
that will help me coming back to this. I want to have more energy. I want to be more with it. I'm more thankful. That's a word. Thankful. I'm
Mhm.
thankful I came out on the other end, and just having this
Yes.
piece about my mom, where before I was doing it trying to fix things I had with the loss of my mom.
Mhm.
So, I think that was hard because there's no way possible I could have ever fixed what was going on until the passing of my grandmother. I think it
Mm.
was meant to be that way. It was,
Mhm. And
divinely set up.
you felt your mom's presence then, you were saying, and
Yeah,
now you
I
got
did.
mom and Graham here.
Yeah. And
Ah, ah.
I'm not, I don't have that need to like make it up. Like I said in the very beginning with weird disclosure, I had guilt, and I thought, well, I couldn't help my mom get disclosure. I couldn't help my mom get my mom's story out there, but I can help other people. And I thought maybe if I helped enough people, I would, you know, have my sins washed away or whatever,
Aw,
even though it's
aw,
not sins, but my guilt, have my guilt
guilt.
washed away, because she
Mhm,
died in Florida. I was stuck here working. She died
mhm,
alone all the way in Florida. COVID happened. There was
mhm.
no funeral. I had no closure. I didn't see the body, that whole
Yeah,
process. It was just but there was
yeah.
nothing I could do. Sometimes things are out of our hands and we
I
have to
know.
let
Yeah.
that
I was
go.
stuck too. I was stuck too with my dad's passing, and there
Yeah.
was no funeral and stuff. So it bears a weight for sure.
Yeah.
But
And
the connecting with community is a part of the healing. That's the medicine. Is to
yeah.
connect with others, share your story, and build community. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's
Yeah.
what happened. And after having that grace come over after my grandmother, it just kind of gave me a new focus. And
Mm.
that's what I want to do. I just want to help people get out there, share their story. Yeah, some people will be well known, but you know me, I really love hearing the unknowns. I,
Yes. Me
I like
too.
hearing the
Yes.
story for a first time. I get so if I hear about Roswell one more time, I don't care. I don't care. There's stuff going on within the past 20 years.
Yeah.
I want to focus on right now. That why doesn't the world know my UFO crash story? Everyone
Hmm.
else gets their story on History Channel and all that, right? Everyone else gets the big promotion. They don't have the same evidence I do. Like
I know
what?
that's weird, but
eh,
is that a
So
protection or?
someone will get on
Mhm,
there just from something they saw with no evidence
mhm,
whatsoever. I have
mhm.
police reports, multiple witnesses, a full timeline, everything. I
Mhm.
I even have some debris. I even have some
You even
debris.
have debris. Come on,
I
Pete.
I even have magnetic debris. It's magnetic.
Dang.
I
Wow.
can show you.
Aw.
You can
No
see that.
way. Did you hold on to that? Oh, oh. Yep. Well, there's release the tech. Release the tech.
Yeah,
Holy smokes. Oh, Bigfoot
but
Dwarf, nice to see you. Welcome
yeah,
back.
but it makes you wonder, why. And the thing is, it goes back top down. I
Uh-huh.
cannot make that
I can
point.
remember that. Yep. Yep.
So
Happens
all we
everywhere.
can do is just stay in
Mhm.
our little vibe
Truth.
bubble.
Yes. Our
Make
truth
our
too.
yeah,
Our
and make
authenticity.
our
Yeah.
own environment. Like
Yes.
make our own start here around you and then
Yes.
spread it out. And then everything that is in your orbit, at first it might just be 10 feet around you,
Hmm.
eventually a mile. And if you get real good at it, it might be your whole state. And then you travel around the whole entire world and you go to
Yeah.
Turkey and you find good vibe and you fit along and you don't have a care in the worry living in the Middle East for 2 years.
Yes.
That
You
was
did
me.
that. Yeah.
The,
Teaching
the
English, right? Yeah.
yeah, like there's that's how you do it.
All
You
that
just
adventure. Oh goodness, Robert, if I could have you as a guest in my
yeah.
classroom, you would love my kids. And there's nothing like working in person with children and having that energy exchange and balance. I mean, there's nothing like it.
I
And
used to
the
be a
things
youth
that you could
pastor.
see, I know. So you know the deal, but I would
Uh,
love to. You never know. See us both in action in the classroom would be pretty epic.
yeah, kids
Yeah.
scare me. They
Oh,
ask too many
they're strong
questions.
energy. They are
and
strong
and I'm a
energy.
real honest guy, and with kids, I love working with kids, but in today's world, parents are so protective of their children.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what I would tell my child, like when I was working with kids and stuff, I was like afraid to just do anything or say anything. It makes it hard to be myself because I know I'm not doing anything wrong by saying something, but
Mhm.
parents are very particular about what their kids learn and how they want them to learn it. And I've just always been mentally cautious of never wanting to overstep someone else's parenting because I respect parents and the way that there's
Aw.
a reason they're trying to bring their kid up, even if I don't agree with it. But so
They have their own
it's
set of things.
and
Yeah, yeah,
now
you're
kids
trying to
kids
honor that.
love me. Kids love
Kids
me
love
and they
energy. Kids I feel the vibe. And if
and
you
and
if you
and
have a
they
good vibe,
flock.
they love that. Yeah.
But it's hard because when they and goes back when I said they ask too many questions. that's a problem because when they ask questions, yeah, I can ask another question, but a smart kid will ask 50 questions. You've
Yeah.
had them do that.
Oh gosh,
It's
yeah.
a game. It's a game. It's a game. Every answer you get,
Well,
they got another
that's
question.
why with my teaching, I usually turn it around. Well, I'm not sure. That's a wonderful question. What do you feel about that? It's always a
Yeah,
turnaround.
you,
Well,
you
that's
answer that
interesting.
question.
Yeah, I'm like, you tell me your thoughts.
And then if the kid says it, and then I can just agree with it so I don't say anything. That's a good
I'm like, well,
strategy.
that sounds like a wonderful plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Empowerment. Oh,
Yeah, but
goodness.
I've always
Well,
just been worried about overstepping or telling a kid. Like,
ah,
imagine me telling a kid about aliens or something, not thinking anything of it. Parent hears it like,
but
nah,
you never know. That kid maybe needed to hear that from you in that moment. If you're,
yeah,
it could be exactly the thing that they'll never forget and lining them
yeah,
up right. Like you just never know. I give
yep.
kids so much more credit. Yeah.
They're,
Well,
they're smarter than,
they are smart little
yeah.
cookies. Yeah, and they're here for purpose. And it's not
Mhm.
anything, it's not new. It's continually, we're just becoming more aware that it's focusing on the kids that will shift a lot of things a
Childlike
lot
faith.
quicker. Yes,
Childlike
yes,
faith.
yes, absolutely. Oh, thank you so much, Robert, for
Thanks.
coming to play, coming to share these amazing videos and to connect with this little community. I love you guys. Thank you guys for playing in here. And Mom, I don't know if you're still here, but that was fun. Thank you. I'll call
Yeah,
you later.
thanks for stopping by. And Heidi, I hope to have you back on We Are the
Would love
Disclosure. It'll be
to.
nice to have
Yeah.
a round two, or maybe bring your mom along.
Oh, Ma, you hearing that? Are you there? I go, Ma. She might not be
Heidi's
ready for a
mom.
close up yet. Yeah. Every time she's come here, we try to. Well, I haven't pushed.
Well,
But yeah,
she could even have a picture. She doesn't even have to be on
you don't
video,
have to
but
be on video.
having
You're
you
right.
there and you two sharing that story and Sarah and I listen. Now, that's what I want to know because I already know
Okay.
your story. I want to see what created you.
Okay.
I know she
Sweet.
has some stories. She
She's
has
got
to
some.
be a character. She has
Oh
to be
yeah.
a real character. If she
Yep.
created you.
Well, I guess what? I see her next week. We have a big, huge family reunion celebration next week. So I'm
Oh,
going to see
cool.
her and I'll ask. So thanks,
Okay.
Sarah. I'll ask. And thanks, Jane. Thank you, you
would be
guys.
awesome. Yep.
Last call, just in case you didn't see, you can find Mr. Robert Earl White all over the place. But check out this channel. He is premiering. I call it a relaunch, really. He's coming back with We Are the Disclosure Wednesday, July 30th. What time's it at? What time is it going to be?
I think I put 8 p.m. Sarah, does 8 p.m. work? I put 8 p.m. I think that would
Eastern?
be okay.
Eastern?
Eastern time.
Eastern.
Yep.
Okay. 5 p.m.
8 p.m.
Pacific for us
Eastern
West
time.
Coasters.
And
And
it is up on the YouTube channel, so you can put a
it's
little
there now.
reminder bell. So it'll remind
Yes.
you. Yep.
Those reminder bells, don't forget, as well as those notification bells. So don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Small potatoes having a passion.
Sarah, it's 7 your time. You're 1 hour behind. So yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Yep.
Those time
Okay,
zones,
cool.
man. I actually missed a
So-
show once for the time zone. Okay.
See, they're confusing. Yeah.
I know. It takes me a minute. Hi, Poncho. Good to see you. Thanks, guys. And to the replay crew, thank you so very much. If this resonates, if you dig it, come back. Play for more. I will be with family for the next few, but I will be back in August with episode 50 of the High Vibe Human Experience Hangout and then episode 20 of the Synaptic Circle. So I'm back with more. And we're heading into fall, so homeschool moms might be coming back. I know I've said that for like 3 years in a row, but I might do it this time.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
I still talk
remember
about
it.
it, Robert.
I've been there for a while.
You've been there for a while, and I thank you for being here today. Thank you. And hold on one
Thank
sec.
you.
I'll say goodbye again. Thanks, Robert. Thanks, chat. Smell you later. Be your best self.